Audiobooks New Zealand presents this unabridged reading of Golden Greenstone by Barry Crump, narrated by Levi Crump. Chapter 1. A Funny Old World. It's a funny old world, all right. There's no doubt about that. And the people are the funniest thing about it. We come in all shapes and sizes and colours. Some of us are men and some of us are women. Some of us are old and some of us are new. Some of us are lucky and others unlucky. Some of us are smart and some not so smart. But there's one thing we've all got in common. None of us can tell what's coming up for us. Which is just as well, because if we knew, we'd probably louse up some of our best opportunities. Look what happened to Sally Nathan, for example, when she went looking for a job. Chapter 2. Sally. It wasn't surprising she was a mechanic. She'd grown up amid the smells of petrol and diesel and oil and greasy overalls at her father's country service station near Gisborne. She had two brothers, both older than her, and she was always in competition with them. They treated her as though she was years younger than she was, and only a girl anyway. They were only teasing her half the time, but Sally didn't like it, especially when they called her Poppet, her father's pet name for her. It was a happy enough childhood, though, with the usual ups and downs and dramas and good old days. She was average at schoolwork and above average at sports. She was in the high school softball team in the summer and the hockey team in the winter, and one of the best swimmers in the school. There was plenty of fun, even though she was regarded as being something of a tomboy, whatever that was supposed to mean. Sally had a long-standing disagreement with her mother over things, like tidiness and decorous behaviour. She was a good mum, but a bit old-fashioned and inclined to worry too much. She couldn't come to terms with young ladies who wore greasy overalls and had dirty fingernails and liked driving tractors and logging trucks. She got on well enough with her father, who rather spoilt her. She could get things out of him, but left her brothers outraged. But he wasn't much good at sticking up for himself, let alone anyone else. As his children grew up, he let himself drift out of date with modern techniques and left the kids to do all the mechanical work. He was happy just to pour gas these days. Sally saw her first boyfriend kissing a girl she didn't like in a car at a high school dance, and went through all the agonies of what they call a broken heart. She reacted to this by cranking up her competition with her brothers. She was determined to prove that she was good a mechanic as them, especially after she left school at 17 and worked full-time at the garage. It had been decided that the two boys should do apprenticeship courses. It was out of question for Sally to serve an apprenticeship, because she was a girl, and she was going to get married and have kids, and it would all have been a waste of time and money.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?